Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nico and I am a full-time eBay reseller. I live up in the mountains of Wyoming. So I don't know if you can see here, let's see. Yeah, here's that mess. And then I have more down over here on my left side. So what I'm doing today is going back through, ooh, ka-ching, that's a good thing. Let's see what was sold. Okay, so a Free People something top. Okay, not bad. So anyway, what I am doing is going back through my stagnant inventory. I worked as a nurse during COVID, and then I helped my mom last year a lot, and things just got away from me. Of course, most of my inventory sold without any kind of intervention or anything that I needed to do. I tried to pick up good stuff, but I was very busy during COVID, and plus I just couldn't be as picky as I normally would. And then when I helped my mom last year, same thing. She was giving me a lot of things. And then I was just so busy on the weeks that I was home and not in Texas helping her that I compromised my standards a little bit. So most of this stuff today is still from about 1 to 2 years ago. It actually going on 1.5 to 2.5 years ago, because I helped her last January, not 2023, but 2022 is when I started helping my mom to relocate to Wyoming, and it took about 8 months overall. She did all she could, I did all I could, but it was a monumental task to do that. And so anyway, during COVID, we went to a garage sale, and I vaguely remember wearing masks. I don't know. It might have been just on the outer edge of when they were, opening up to some of that stuff where you didn't have to even wear a mask. I can't remember if I had one on or not. But I've told the thing before. I went to an estate sale. The lady had 8 or 10 tubs of denim. She said it was cutter fabric. I just happened to reach down in there. I mean, I'm not a seamstress, so I don't sew, but I happened to reach down in there and I saw a full pair of jeans, full pairs of all kinds of Levi's and stuff, and they were all free, so we loaded them all up, and I sold tons and tons of those and made very good money. I sold many pair for over $100. But the mistake I made, and of course I wouldn't do it again, is I was still feeling kind of a little bit fearful of how to get my inventory following COVID. A lot of the thrifts and stuff, I don't remember if they were open or why, but anyway, I went ahead and I listed some stuff that I would not list now, that's for sure. At the time too, I was getting a lot of money for work jeans that had holes in it and stuff, and I still could. I mean, I think that there is a market for Carhartts and certain FR jeans, Ariat FR jeans, things like that that have some damage or some flaws. I think you can list some of that with flaws. But some of this was just a little over the top. It was an experiment and it didn't go well. So what is happening now is I'm going back through every old item. I've been doing this for about 3 or 4 months on my channel. So if you're new here, you can go back, and I always name them editing videos, or, why do I still have this stuff, or stagnant inventory. It has a name like that. So today I did 51 more items. These are my oldest inventory that I haven't checked. Now, it's not my very oldest. I did decide to keep some of my very oldest inventory. I revised it, I ended it, sold similar, changed everything, and some of that has really been selling. Whatever hasn't sold since February, when I did a lot of it, that's going on 3 months, I am going to delete or send to the consignment. The reason I didn't just say done with you and out of here, which is what I would really like to do, is that there are items that are good mixed in with a lot of this. A lot of it has dropped off and wasn't listed, either during COVID because of my own fault or because of eBay's glitch where stuff does not get relisted all the time. I'll just blame myself. It's still my fault for not keeping up on it. But somehow, some way, I have lots of items, as you'll see on this list, that ended up not even being available for sale for the last year, or who knows how long. I don't know when these dropped off, but there are a lot in blue. Anything in blue was not even listed currently. So what I've been doing is by hand. I'm doing an inventory and I'm just making the best decisions that I can. Everything I'm listing today in my drafts, I'll have to go look here. Everything I'm listing today in my drafts are minimum. I mean, the cheapest thing I'm listing today is $20 plus shipping. Once I get it launched. So I have a lot of Sims, fishing shirts. I have Stoic, hiking shirts. I have vintage Y2K Cabin Creek shirts. I have XL Tommy Bahama shorts. I've got Flint and Tinder going up, soon. I've got just all kinds of really, really good items. I've got some Gudrun Shoden, I think is how you say it. That'll be like a $50 shirt. So the stuff that I do now is, I've got some Vuori. I've got at least one pair of Vuori shorts going up. So everything I do now is just trying to hit that 20 and above mark, and I am fine with all of these things selling for $5 a piece and getting my cash back and then going to the bins with this money. But this is just not moving. I've had sales on it. I've ended and sold similar and kind of quickly adjusted a few things, sent it back out, and it's still just not moving. This is truly stagnant inventory. So anyway, I went by hand last night. I did 51 items, so let's see what choices I made. I'm going to try to find them on my list as I go. And then if I'm going to keep it, it goes back in this box behind me, and then I'll put the numbers back in order and refile the ones that I am keeping. If I'm getting rid of it, it's going to go down into this IKEA bag, and I will get it to the consignment shop. There's a couple things I'm just going to have to throw away. I don't even know why I listed them. I just was doing the best I could back then, guys. So anyway, this is just a Victoria's Secret white bra. It's a size 40D. I bubble wrap my bras if they have underwire, so you can't really see the bra. Otherwise, I would pull it out. It was not listed. So for me, right now, I still have Ink Frog for another few months. Hopefully, it doesn't take me that long. Hopefully, it's only another month till I'm completely done with all this old stuff. Then I probably won't keep Ink Frog. And if anything does get away from me again, I'll just put it back in my system and redo it again. I don't think that will happen because on my newer items, the items I've had in the past, I would say over a year, I don't find items that have really fallen off, and if I do find them, it's within 90 days, so I can just go back to my unsolds and relaunch them. I hope someday that eBay allows unsold items to show for like 2 years like they do on the sold items now. But still, that is just an excuse for my inventory to get away from me, and that's not what I want to do anyway. So for me, I'm only using Ink Frog for another little bit. It's only $30 a month, so that's not bad. But I do feel like I don't want to keep that as an excuse to not once every week or two go through my oldest box of stuff and figure out why I still have it. Now, this project got so far away from me that it's really nice to have Ink Frog because I relisted like 14 items yesterday that I would have to have rephotoed and just redone if I didn't have Ink Frog. So it's a blessing to have right now, but it's just money I don't need to be spending. I need to keep up on my inventory better and make sure I'm buying things that don't end up like this. That's the point. So not only am I buying things, or I did buy, I'm not buying them anymore, but I did buy things that didn't move that fast. Things I should not have listed. Not only that, but I'm spending $30 a month to fix those old items, and that just makes no sense at all. So anyway, on this Victoria's Secret bra, I did decide that there is some value in it. I should be able to get some money out of it. I lowered the price. I don't know what I lowered it to. I want to say $14.99 or something like that. And I upped my promoted on it, and so I want to get some money. I don't want to just hurt my store by pulling out 200 items. I think today is bad enough. I am pulling a lot of items today. I think it's going to hurt my store enough, but I have about 30 items that I'm going to put right back into my store today, and it's really good stuff. So yeah, I put $18.99 on this, and let's see, I didn't promote it. I'm going to promote this real quick. Okay, so I'm going to do a fixed ad rate, and I'm going to just put at 11% remember, I've had this almost 2 years probably. So I'm just trying to give somebody else a bargain, maybe get $5 or $6 in the end, and that can go toward getting better inventory. So I'm going to cross that one off because I'm done with that. Okay. All right, this is a Tiger Woods shirt, and I don't know why I put it back in there. This had a couple of little holes in the bottom. And remember, this was probably 2 years ago. I mean, I think Tiger Woods shirts did better back then. So, you know, it's cute. I mean, on first glance, it's really cute. And it has, you know, the logo there, Nike, Tiger Woods. But somewhere on here, it had a couple of little tiny holes. Now, I'm not against selling things with flaws, and that's what I was kind of experimenting with at the time 2 years ago. But somewhere on here, because I have it in the photos, so I saw it, there were some pretty substantial, like, staple marks or something. I don't know where they are now. Watch, them have disappeared, and now I can't find them. But anyway, so based on looking at the photos, I decided to pull this. Maybe it's right on the front. You wouldn't think that I would have listed that, but it's possible. I don't know, guys. Oh, right here, I think. Yeah, right here. And they're actual holes. I don't know if you can see that because, yeah, right here. You can see that there's actual staple holes there. So, anyway, they are subtle, I guess, in one sense. And so at the time, I must have been thinking that I needed inventory and I might as well try it. But I have had this shirt at like $4 for months and months and months. Because this is not the first time that I've tried to quickly edit some of these. I wasn't in the mood to like make full decisions and pull stuff back then because I was still just trying to, you know, get my newer stuff in, and that was my priority. I needed stuff to replace some of this, and some of this did sell. I mean, I sold thousands of items just like some of these, but these for some reason just won't budge. So anyway, I pulled the Tiger Woods, and what I'm going to do while I am doing this is just type it into my active listings and just make sure I did actually end the listing. I did it one by one, so I'm sure I did, but I'm just making sure. Yeah, so this one does not come up, so that one is deleted. All right, let's do our next one. Okay. I think this is a really cute shirt. Let's see, I need a place to put the empty bags that I will reuse, those poly bags. I picked this up. I thought it was really cute. This is a Champion reverse weave. So there you go, Champion reverse weave medium. It has this kind of raised, you know, raised print there. And absolutely no flaws in this of any kind. When I went in, this hasn't sold for over a year, minimum, at least a year. I went in and I brightened up the photos a little bit. I felt like they were a little bit dark, you know, not excessively, just I felt like they could be better. So I put a second into just lightening up a couple of the photos on eBay. And then I promoted this. Let me see what I ended up doing here. And I did either lower the price or up the price. I don't know. I feel, because some of these I was trying to get $8 and they still wouldn't move. So on some of these, now that I've put some attention into the listing, I'm thinking maybe I can actually get a real price on these. So let me see where this one is. I'm not seeing it. See, and that's what I got to make sure, is make sure that I'm finding these. So where did this one go? This one I have to check on. I don't see it in here as being relisted. So, but I did decide to keep it. I put lighten the photos and promoted. So see, even just now, I'm thinking I was 100% sure that I had relisted this, and here it's still not relisted. So, I've got to look at that and see what the deal is. So I'm going to circle that and highlight it in yellow, and I'll come back to the yellow ones. Make sure that I am not the reason for more stuff. Like, can you imagine another 2 years and this still hasn't sold? No. On these older boxes, this is kind of my last ditch attempt. Like, I am actually putting, I I'm actually putting little, if you haven't watched my editing videos, if you have, you'll know this. I put little things like this that say, you know, edited on May 2nd. That was yesterday. And then after a couple months, if they're not gone, everything in that box is gone. Then this is what I'm doing. I'm actually like pulling it and donating it. So this is the last attempt on even the ones that I am keeping. Okay, Stalker Point. All right, I got these. Make sure these are here. I don't know what is going on with that. Okay, this is a pair of Stalker Point shorts. These are cotton, 100% cotton. They just have a very, very unique look to the shorts, very unique. And so I picked them up, and I actually sold these once for around $30, and then they returned them for fit. And since then, I relisted them. I made sure everything is the same as it was when the first person bought it. These have 17 views. So I lowered them down to $10, and I upped the promoted, and I just want them gone. You know, I don't know what the deal is with that. So I need to check and see. Make sure that this one is still, that I get it listed. All right, then, let's see, Duluth would be here. All right, this is a Duluth item. I received a ton of Duluth items last year from a family member, and I had all kinds of like wax cotton jackets, like the heavy, you know, really nice ones, and I sold those immediately for a lot of money. This was a 3XL, and that's why I sold a ton of, just even the t-shirts did really well for me. But this one had some kind of a hole or a flaw somewhere, because I saw it in my listing. So I think it's just that little tiny hole right there. But I've tried to lower the price, I've tried everything, and I just can't get it to move. So I went ahead, and this was not listed, first of all. So this hasn't even been listed for a year. And then instead of listing it again, I'm just going to consign this. I will get some money for this. And even the Tiger Woods, I'll probably send it to the consignment. I might get $1 or $2, but that's fine. Definitely on the Duluth, the hole is small enough that they take that at this one consignment store. All right, I bought this at an estate sale. I don't remember how long ago, but it's been several years ago. And I used to be like a full-time book dealer. Like, I started out just selling books. And this, I thought, had a lot of history. It is kind of a local thing. It's Hagerstown, Maryland. You know, it's a unique thing. You can't find this on Amazon. It has all kinds of, you know, cast and crew from, you know, the 65 years that they had this play group, you know, this acting group or whatever. And so I thought someone locally, almost like you would sell a yearbook from a local place, I thought that someone would want this, but I have tried everything. I can't get it to move. This was listed for the whole last year or two, or a couple of years since I've had this, and it just won't move. So I'm going to pull it and donate it. I don't know what else to do with it. I can't seem to get it. Nobody cares, I guess, in other words. So, I mean, I guess I could try to look up the address of the people. I might do that and, you know, make a quick text or something, see if they have a Facebook page or something, see if they want it. But, you know, I got to get it out of here. All right, where are we at now? We're on the Lululemon Pink. I'll try to do these in order on my list. That would be easier. If I can't find them, I've got 51 items all over the place. Now, this had fallen off. This was not currently listed. I don't know at what point it fell off, but anyway, it's Lululemon. It's a pink, you know, kind of workout top here. Let me try to get it. Anyway, no reason that this should not have sold. You know, it's just one of the normal pink workout tops. I have everything in there. Nothing about the listing was wrong. I can't figure out why it fell off or why it hadn't sold initially. Probably Most of these, someone made an offer, and then they didn't pay, and I probably clicked to relist and just trusted eBay that it was done, and it wasn't. And I never went back and followed through. So I relisted this, and I don't know what I put on it, but I'm putting lower prices on it. I probably put $17.99 or something on this. Oh no, I put $24.99. I'm going to look this up again. I might lower that. I want this to move. I don't want to keep things 2 years. But anyway, I did promote it too. So this should sell now at this point. It should. Okay, so I did that one. All right. All right, this is a cinch jacket. It had fallen off 100% completely, was not up for sale. I mean, I missed all of winter when I could have easily probably sold this thing. There's not a thing wrong with it. It's a nice jacket. I just relaunched it from Ink Frog, and I just went ahead and put $34.99 on it with an 8% sell-through rate. I'm going to double check some of my prices, especially in the next few weeks. On this stuff, I'll go through and it'll hit some of my sales, and most of this should easily move, I would think, in the next few weeks. But yep, another item that wasn't listed. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 items so far that were not listed. Now I thought this was really cute. This is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I put Will Smith in the title. You know, it's definitely Y2K. I just was shocked that this didn't sell. Let me see if I put Y2K in there. At the time I listed this, I wouldn't have been putting that in there. So yeah, I'll have to go look and see what I put on this. But anyway, this was listed. I lowered the price to $4.99, and gonna try to get it sold. Okay. River Run. Oh, wait. I need to put that in yellow because I'm not finding that on here. Okay. River Run shirt. Okay. This is a River Run shirt. It's kind of a heavy, almost like a Carhartt, you know, heavy cotton canvas shirt. It's a size medium, but just really cute. I wouldn't pick up this brand again, but definitely with all of my outdoor wear, there's no reason, you know, why some of this should not be selling. I changed the title around. I added Gorpcore. I added Outdoors. I changed up the title that I had, and I lowered the price and added promoted listings. So anyway, we should get some attention to this. I'm trying to see. I don't know why I'm not seeing where some of these, I don't know if they went into my drafts. Some of these I'm still not, now I did these last night, and now I'm still not seeing them listed again. So now I'm like, what is going on? They were listed at the time when I did this last night. That is what is so strange. I don't know. I'm going to have to research this. This is really strange. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing these now. Let me put River Run. It could be that my new stuff that launched this morning kind of got ahead of it, a few things, and I'm not looking far enough down, but yeah, that is so weird. Let me type this in again. I don't know how that could even be here. Okay, no, River Run shirt, it is up here. On this one, oh, I know. On some of these, I had just ended and sold similar in April, like on April 20th. So I didn't end them. I just went ahead and edited them. So that's what's going on. I was confused for a minute. I'm like, I know I relaunched these. Okay, so Patagonia. Okay, I have these Patagonia pants. Nothing wrong with these, just outdoor pants. You know, there's Patagonia there. These are a size 38. They don't measure out quite to a 38. These are not USA made, I don't think, but they are older. I do need to check that, but I don't think that they're vintage. But anyway, they definitely are pleated front, just kind of outdoor men's Patagonia pants. No reason I shouldn't be able to get $24.99 on these. They were listed. So I'm trying to see what I did with these. But anyway, I just revised the listing, looked at a few things. I just made some adjustments to the title. I added Gorp Core. Tried to figure out how to make these sell. I don't feel like I need to donate a pair of Patagonia pants. I mean, these should be moving, right? And I just can't seem to get them to move. So let me see what I tried this time. I didn't realize these wouldn't all be in order. I forgot that a lot of these I just edited. I didn't end and sell similar on them. Okay, so this pair of Patagonia pants, I have cotton nylon pleated front straight Gorp Core, and I put $29.99 and I promoted it at 8%. Before I get rid of these things that I say I'm keeping, I really feel like these things should sell. I'll up the promoted to 20% and wipe them out in the next month if they don't go. But I can't imagine some of this stuff won't go. Okay, this is one of the oldest items, I think, that are either mine or maybe my son's. I can't remember. This is a set of House of Lloyd kitty cat Christmas things. And these had an actual pretty good sell-through rate at the time. I need to re-look them up, but I decided to keep them on there. I just messed with the listing. I lowered the price way down. These are new sealed. And so yeah, I'm going to get those moving. Okay, Maggie Barnes. Now, Maggie Barnes does okay normally in plus size for me. So I don't know why I've had this so very long, but I have. It's just a nice brown, you know, really lightweight top, especially with summer coming up. This was listed, it just wasn't moving. And this is a 2X 22-24. So I put earth tones in the title. I changed up my title to reflect how I list now. And I put packable. It's just like a real lightweight packable material. So hopefully some of that gets it to sell. I'm not sure what I did for pricing on it. I think I put what I normally would. Like, I would normally put $19.99 on a shirt like that, maybe even more. And on a 2X, 3X is better, but on a 2X in Maggie Barnes, I still should be able to get $17 on an offer. I don't know why this has been sitting so long. So, yeah, Maggie Barnes, 2X, sheer, packable, earth tones, and paisley. I did not have earth tones or paisley or packable in the title. So, and then I promoted it at 7%. If I need to, I'll go way up just to get that moving. So that's the story on that. Let's see, Nike jacket. Okay, so this is another item. It was not currently listed. It had fallen off for who knows why. It's an old Nike tag. This is a little bit vintage. It says large. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to hold this up to make sense. It says large on it. I tried this on and it fits me, and I'm definitely a large shirt normally. So it's definitely a women's large or a men's medium or a teen boy's large. However, the only other person who has this exact one put that it was a boy's large. I think this could fit because it was big on me too. So I feel like this is a men's actual large. So I don't know why it had fallen off. I have no idea. In my title, what I did was, let's see what I did to try to get that to move. And I don't know if I did put 80s, 1980s in there. I think maybe I already had that. Let me look. 2 years ago, I was a really good lister and all of that, but I didn't know my aesthetics. I didn't know Y2K. I didn't know a lot of that. You know, I would have just put basically what it was, vintage Nike jacket, men's size. I didn't really study all those keywords that I do now. So now some of my stuff does move faster because of that. Okay, so now I put Nike jacket, men's, large teal, color block, nylon hooded windbreaker, and I did not put Y2K in there, so we're going to fix that. I'm going to do it right now. Get this thing sold. But yeah, it wasn't listed, had no chance to sell. I don't remember seeing this in my inventory, and I do go through my inventory and I edit things. Like when I'm on a trip and I can't haul things, or I end up getting stuck somewhere, then that's what I would do, is I would go through and just edit listings. And I don't remember seeing this thing. This hasn't been listed for way too long, guys. Ugh. It's embarrassing. But I'm fixing it now, and the last group I did make a decent amount of money. In that last group I did, I had a pair of Stussy shorts. They had the poker balls on them, not poker balls. What do you call it? When you know, oh my goodness, I need help. I don't know. The cue ball, the 8 balls. They had 8 balls on these shorts. Anyway, I sold those right away once I relisted. I don't know why. Don't know what I'm trying to say. It's not poker. Oh my gosh. I have a bunch of stuff in my head, but I do have like some kind of disorder where when I want to say something, I can't reach in and find it and bring it back out. I have no idea. But anyway, so now I've got Y2K in there. Forgive me. You know what I'm talking about. The big green table, and you shoot the balls with it. I still cannot say it. Anyway, let's move on. This is embarrassing enough as it is. It'll come to me in about 20 minutes. So, all right, these are Mountain Warehouse ISO Dry shoes. I am just going to take these to consignment. These were listed. I don't know what comps I was looking at when I picked these up. Maybe I picked them up for $1 and thought I could get 15, but these do not move in general, not on eBay at all. Not this style, at least. There was no reason on earth, I mean, unless the comps happened to have been different 2 years ago. Maybe they had just come out and they were popular. I don't know. But there's no reason in the world that I should have had these on there. They have no sell-through rate of any kind. And, you know, they're nice shoes. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that the brand has absolutely no movement of any kind. And so these are a size 11. I'm just going to consign these. Get these to consignment and get some money. I don't know why I listed those, but I will never do it again. That's all I know. Okay. So I got that out of here. Now there's a Justin belt. Okay. This had fallen off. This was not currently listed on eBay at all. Who knows how long ago it fell off? I'm embarrassed to even think about it. I don't know. Really nice kind of Western belt. Nothing wrong with this at all. Nothing, you know, like sometimes you should look here, you know, they can be really worn out, and I don't sell belts like that, but this is just kind of a nice basic Justin belt. Let's see, there's my words. I think it's what, a 38? A 48, yeah. So that's even better. Doesn't have a buckle, but it's just a nice Justin. So yeah, I went to Ink Frog, listed this. What did I do with this? So as far as eBay is concerned, I'm working really hard listing, even though I'm working really hard finding why I have all this inventory stuck around in all kinds of places and it's not selling. So anyway, I put $19.99 on this. I don't even have Western in my title, though. I am going to fix that, guys. I have Justin brown leather belt, men's size 48 by 2 inches wide, top grain. See, and back then, this is what I would have done. I would have put made in the USA or made in USA, and you don't need that. All you need is USA. And I was tired last night. Like, I was working on this late. That's why I didn't get the video made. I was just overwhelmed with how many items had fallen off. I could not believe it. And then I was listening to a podcast last night, and it kept me going, so I just kept working, and I didn't plan on So I just didn't do it right. Let me put, let's see, we don't need the word made. And Western would be good. Western would be a good keyword. All right, so I added that. That's good. So yeah, so that's another one. So let's see, what number are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because the Nike jacket wasn't listed. Now we're on number 6 because the Justin belt wasn't listed. All right. I know it's 34 minutes, guys. I hope you get some, stuff out of this. I hope you go through your old inventory. There could be literally thousands of dollars. I know people, sorry, I don't like the way my hair turned out today. I know people who have 5,000 item stores. Sorry, I shouldn't be trying to do this in the camera. It's backwards. I know people who have 5,000 items in their eBay store, and they don't, if they went and did what I'm doing now, I only have 1,100 right now. Just think of all the money that could potentially be there. Maybe they don't have this happen, but this happens to me. I don't know. This is very cute. I'm just going to consign it. It's a vintage robe. Very darling. It's got some butterflies or whatever that is, flowers on there. Just a very cute robe. I think it's acrylic, which actually people like the scratchy acrylic. Here's the tag, Mary Barron. I do sell a lot of robes and stuff, but I think maybe this just either came in a group with the brands that do sell really well for me, and this one has just not moved. I've tried everything, can't get it sold. So out of 22 robes in this brand on eBay in the last 90 days, only 2 have sold. So I give up. I'm not going to try to fight those numbers. I'm going to just consign this. So I'm getting rid of that. I give up. I give up. Okay. All right. Now, this isn't too much better numbers. Out of 48 items, 8 have sold on these Brazil rocks. But I do feel like mine are a unique pair of these leggings. They're really studded. I just lowered my price to make sure they sell. These are small. They're just studded leggings. This brand, Brazil Rocks, makes all kinds of embellished leggings with all kinds of stuff on them. So I went ahead and decided to give these another whirl. I put a 12% promoted on there. I added the word embellished, and I changed it around a little bit. And so hopefully I can get these to move. Okay, Skechers. My pile is going to fall over when I move these boxes. I know. All right. So these are a pair of Skechers. I won't completely unwrap them, but these are, let me go look here and tell you more. These should have definitely sold by now, but they were not listed. Kind of hard to sell something that's not listed. They had fallen off. So I had to launch these from Ink Frog. And let me see where we're at here. These are Skechers shoes, women's Oxford. They have the real chunky heel, which is in style right now. So I added Y2K. I don't know why I have grunge in there. I don't know if grunge is the right keyword anymore. Maybe I should take that out. I have platform. I have the word platform in there. If anyone else thinks of something, just put it down in the comments. Yeah, I have chunky. I have Skechers shoes, women's Oxford, chunky, 90s. Leather, platform, grunge, lace-up, Y2K. I don't know what I should replace grunge with. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm going to leave it at that, and I've still got like 12 keywords. When I think of something, I'll come back in. I guess I can Google, let's see, Skechers, chunky, Y2K, and see what comes up here as far as keywords. But yeah, some of these are really, going for high prices. These aren't shape-ups, so I can't really put these, and they aren't loafers. I have Oxfords on there. They have trendy, on this exact same pair almost that I have, they have mini platform. trendy. I guess I could put trendy. I don't know if that's really what I'm looking for. I guess I'll put that in there for now, and then I will try to think of a better keyword, because I still have technically 12 letters left. But anyway, I kept these at about 50 or 60 bucks. I don't know what I kept them at. Let me go look. But anyway, these should definitely be selling for over $50, but they just weren't listed. Okay, so that's number 7. That was not listed. BKE jeans. Oh, I pulled those. All right. So these are a pair of BKE jeans. I do really well on BKE normally. But this pair, sorry, I've got empty bags everywhere. This pair, it had washout, which is actually a thing. You know, I do really good with this kind of washout here. That actually sells really well for me. Even with this might even be intentional, but let alone it's really kind of a cool look to them. I thought these had a cool look. And then the back, you know, I don't know if washout in the back is as good. And then I had disclosed this in the listing. Let's see, where is it now? I think it was this pair. Yeah, wear on the back. I think just in general, just this discoloration on the back. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I just have not been able to, you know, get these to move at all. So, oh, I know, wear on the back is in down here. They had these excessive back of the ankle wear. Some people don't seem to care about that, but some do. So I'm just going to consign these. These will still sell really good on consignment. I'll still get probably $5 for these. I just decided to kind of give up. I've had these. They were listed and no one wanted them. I don't know why. Same with these. These were a chance when I bought them, and I knew they were. I remember vaguely getting these at the bins or maybe a garage sale, but I think at the bins. These are a vintage Biggie Japan. Really, you know, interesting, definitely vintage pants, and they are tapered leg though. But they have these buttons down the side. There are some things on eBay that are Biggie, B-I-G-E, from Japan that sell. And so I just went really high. I looked at Poshmark at the time and everything else, and I tried to get these to sell, and I can't even get $5 out of these. So the place where I consign things to is really good at their vintage, and whatever style these are or whatever I am missing on these, I've tried literally for well over a year, and I can't figure it out. So I just pulled them, and I'm going to make whatever that consignment store, you know, gives me. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they put $50 on those and I got 20. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Okay, so these are a pair of leather pants. These are Catherine Malandrino, and they're not just leather pants, they're really cute. I think they're darling. But I have tried everything on these two. I've had these for well over a year. 1 out of 14, so out of 14 active leather pants in Catherine Malandrino, 1 has sold even in the last 90 days when it's been winter. So this is just, I'm going to be trying to push a snowball up a hill. I'm just done. I'm going to donate those, or, you know, consign those, and I can't figure it out. I think they're cute, but I couldn't get the style words in there to attract anybody to it. Same on this, vintage Space Jam little boy's shirt. I thought that was really, really cute. I thought it would move. I'm trying to look for a date on here. I don't see a date, but it's just 5-6 little boys. But I give up. I've had this for like $2 in my store for a long time. It won't move. I'm just going to consign it. Get it out of there. I'm replacing it with Eileen Fisher. I just want this stuff out of here, right? All right. Okay, this is a pair of Paige jeans. These had fallen off. They were not up for sale for who knows how long. So this is number 8 of items out of the 52 that were not even up. Paige jeans. Well, I do know why. Actually, I do know why these hadn't sold. But I don't know when they dropped off, but I know why they didn't sell before they dropped off. So anyway, this is a size 24 waist, which is fine. Very, very small size. That doesn't help. But somewhere along the line, either myself or my virtual assistant didn't just put a 24 waist. We also put a 24-inch inseam. So I don't know about the title. I can't remember. But in the item specifics, it said 24-inch inseam, which of course these are not. These are a 28-inch inseam. They're nice and they're nice and long and black pants. So anyway, I went in, I made sure this was in the title already, the Verdugo Ultra Skinny. Now I know skinny jeans, I admit like 2 years ago when I found these, it was probably on trend. Now it isn't, but I went ahead and kept them. I'm going to give them another whirl. It looks like they do sell. I fixed all the problems and I put these at $17.99. So we will see if I can get any money at all. I upped my promoted on those. Okay. Aeropostale joggers. Okay. Joggers normally sell really well for me. I don't know what the problem is. I cannot get rid of any Aeropostale right now. I have a lot in my store. Not a lot as in like hundreds of items, but I have like 10 pieces, I think, of Aeropostale that I thought were on trend. They're not moving, so I'm just really lowering them down. These are obviously a pair of, I think, women's joggers. They're a nicer green. That's kind of showing an ugly green. These are like an army green. These are a small. They are rayon. I think they're really cute, but I have not been able to move them. I just lowered them down to $4 if you want them. They're cargo joggers. Maybe I need to make sure I have that in the title. Let me go look. Make sure that I did put cargo joggers in there. But anyway, I'm just hoping to get these to move. I don't know if I just... There's the page. I do not have cargo joggers in there. Let's put cargo and then I'll up the price maybe back to $6 or $7. See if I can eke it out. I don't know if that'll help or not. Everything else is fine. Let's see. Okay, Aeropostale pants, women's small. I'm going to go with cargo joggers. Put it right there. I have flowy, I have rayon, I have no color in the title. Green would be a good keyword. See, sometimes when you go back and you look at your work, you're like, well, no wonder they didn't sell. But still, I've had no offers or anything. So I do have green in the item specifics, so it's not like I didn't put it anywhere. On average, I know eBay, these average things are off. Their comps are way off half the time, but they say that the average for all my keywords should be $12. I can't even get $6. I just can't even do it. So I'm not going to give this much more time. I want to make sure I've got 12% promoted on these guys. So just to get them out of here. All right, J. Crew. Okay. These are J. Crew. These are a pair of moto pants. I don't know if you'd call them moto. They're not really a slight taper. They're just a really small size. So I put straight leg because I don't think they really have a taper. But they're very, very cute. I love these things. But, they just haven't sold. So I lowered them to $9.99, and I did add moto in the title because of the zippers on the hips. And that's all I know how to do. Can't seem to get them out of here. And I upped my promoted. All right, Carhartt. Yeah, this is really embarrassing. Now, I did sell a bunch of pants just like this, believe it or not. These are Carhartts, but I would put Wyoming worn in the title, and back then to put worn in the title on jeans wasn't a bad thing. Now, I don't think eBay likes that. They don't like it on socks or anything else for reasons that we all know. So anyway, these are definitely work pants. They have definitely a lot of paint, and I just do not know why I could not get these to sell. I've tried and tried and tried. There's no reason that these shouldn't. They're great work pants with a decent look, with actual paint on them. I just decided to pull them. I've tried everything I know. They're, I'm 3,000 items that I've listed since these, and these just won't budge. So I give up. I'm just going to donate them. I'll see if the consignment want them. I doubt they do. But they are Carhartts, you know, so they might. Okay. All right, this is Nautica. Same thing, you know, they do have a lot of wear and holes. Nautica is not really a work jean company, so I mean, this makes more sense to me why nobody wanted these. But I did sell a ton of stuff just like this 2 years ago. You know, maybe it was because it was COVID and people were just working out in their yard and gardening and doing more things. Maybe that's why for a while I did sell so many of these. I don't know. But these are pretty rough on the end, so I don't even think I'm going to consign these. Or maybe even those Carhartts. I'm just going to end up throwing these away, unfortunately. I don't think the thrift will take them. So I pulled those. I was trying to save them, but, you know, what can I do? All right, we're on number 23. We still have 23 to go, guys. I'll try to speed this up. This is Abercrombie. These had intentional holes. Like, this is intentional wear here. I don't know if you can see it. White is the worst color. Anyway, they have, you know, kind of that intentional. I believe it to be intentional. But anyway, maybe if I step way back. It's not going to work. Anyway, these are white jeans. Definitely women's. They're a 24 or a 00. I think they're really cute. I'm going to consign these because they're, I guess they are tapered, so now they're not in style. But with the rips, they're in style. But I just have not been able to get them to sell. So I pulled those. Let's see. Aeropostale. Okay, these are Aeropostale jeans. Not a thing wrong with these that I can remember on my listing. But out of this style, what is the style name? The Bela Skinny. Excuse me, out of 1,500 listed, only 124 have sold in the last 90 days. So I'm not going to try to push off a pair of low-end skinny jeans anymore. Even though these are really cute, I am going to consign them. There's still women who wear these. I just can't keep them in my store and clog up my sell-through rate at all. All right. Now this seems to be something that I really have started to check. I love this brand. I pick it up every time I see it. It's called Long Tall Sally. I find it in the bins a lot, and a lot of people are not picking it up. But weirdly so, people buy a 36-inch inseam, but then they hem them. So I'm like, why don't you just order the pants you want? You know, I'm sure Long Tall Sally has 34 inches inseams or 32. But anyway, it just seems to happen a lot on these pants. So these were hemmed, and I don't remember what the inseam was. The hem job was you know, pretty good. It wasn't bad, but it did make them substantially shorter. And so I just could not get these to move with the hemming job, even though it was good. These are a nice pair of gray pants. But these will consign well. There are women who specifically look for this brand. So I just pulled it. I give up. Okay. All right, this is another pair of BKE jeans. These had fallen off. They were not listed, so that explains why these didn't sell. So even though these are a really small size, I had these in men's for some reason, in the men's category. Aiden can be a men's or a woman's, but when I look at the zipper and the side of where the zipper is, these certainly seem like a women's to me. And they're a 25 short. So anyway, they're really cute if someone in that size buys them. So I lowered the price way down, but I am going to keep them. I'm already deleting enough off of my store. It's already going to shock my store with what I just feel like I have to take off. So anyway, I relisted those, put a high promoted, and I'm going to try to get those moving. So let's see. That is, 6, 7, 8... That's number 9 of items that were not listed. Okay. And remember, I sold thousands of items in between each one of these. So this is just what's left that I kept, you know, condensing and just not dealing with. I should have dealt with like one item a day or one item a week, and I wouldn't have ended up like this. But it's all good, guys. Got to forgive ourselves and move on, don't we? Nike Golf. These are just really nice gray Nike Golf pants, but they were not listed, so I went ahead and relisted them. There's not a thing wrong with these. They should be moving, so I looked at my listing, made sure that it was how I would list it now. These should sell for $24. Well, these are women, so I don't know if I quite put $24, but these are in style. These are the wide leg. Let's see, are these the right ones? Let's see. Yeah, these are. These are Nike Golf. No, these aren't the right ones. Okay. These are the ones that are in order. Okay, these are the ones. These are, come back here. These are the ones that are in style. They're women's, and they are the wide leg. And right now, that's really in style in Nike. So these had fallen off, and I relisted them right away. I should get some money. This is one of the things that I think should sell right away now that people can see it. So maybe, 2 years ago it wouldn't have sold because maybe tapered was in style, but for whatever reason, I got this back on. So, okay, so we got both of those. Yeah. Goodness, guys, I'm dropping it all. All right, so we're keeping those. And let's see, these are the Cabela's. I need the Wrangler. Wrangler. All right, I sold so much Wrangler in my life, but let alone then. And yes, it's only worth $10, but when she gave me all those jeans, I was willing to get $10 a pair, and I sold so many for $10. Since it had been given it to me. But these were not listed, and they're just too worn. They're just, it's not horrible for a pair of work jeans, but in the inseam, that's not a place, it's not holes yet. But anyway, Wrangler's low end as it is. I can't get these to move. These are the 31 relaxed. But I will get some money for these at the consignment store. And I just decided to go ahead and pull them. I think these were kind of an iffy one. I could have gone either way. I could have tried to get like $7 on these. The wear on them is not horrible, but I just didn't want to take the time to relist them. I feel like they have, at least been up for sale for a long time, even though they fell off. I just decided to not try anymore. I want those out of here. So let's see, that's 10. That's number 11 of items that weren't even listed. Okay. These are Iron & Co. shorts. In the summer, I do really well with these. These were listed, but I just couldn't get them to move. I don't know. I changed around a few. I added Gorpcore and some keywords. Lowered the price a little bit, so I'm sure I'm at like $8 or $9. That's about what I get in the summer, and I upped my promoted. I don't know. They might have just missed last summer, and I listed them at the end of last summer, and they just somehow got lost. I don't know why those in particular didn't sell. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Everything's falling, guys. Everything's falling. What are these? Nope, these are ones I kept. Oh, shorts. I'm looking for something else. Well, I will skip this one on the list and then I'll come back to it. I can't find it in the pile right now. So I'll skip that and come back. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I found them. Okay. These are a pair of Aeropostale shorts. They're just festival. Nothing too fancy, but also no reason they shouldn't be selling. These are the midi length. So I lowered the price down. I put festival. I added Coastal Cowgirl to the title. Out of 2,000, 161 have sold. So I'm up against, a lot. However, it's not really summer yet. And I think that this will go up to, out of 2,000, maybe 500 or 600 items will sell. I don't know. If I don't get rid of these by by July or August, I'll donate them before it's too late probably. But I feel like I need shorts in my, in my store. Okay, this is another item. It had fallen off. Some of my best items had fallen off because I do think people made offers on them. I accepted the offer and then they didn't pay, and I thought they were getting relisted and they weren't. This was years ago. Lululemon men's pants, size 36, nice gray. No reason these shouldn't sell right away if I get them priced right. So I just relisted them, and they were nowhere to be found. Oh, actually, you know what? These aren't even on Ink Frog. So that's the point. These are not even on Ink Frog. I couldn't relist them, so I'm going to have to put them back in my pile and relist them. That's what I have nowhere, what nowhere means. So they must have, I must have made a draft and thought that I had launched them years ago, and they just never got listed. So I'm going to fix that today, get those listed. So that is number 12. That one was never listed. Ugh, crazy. Okay. 511 Tactical. These weren't listed currently, so I went in. I was going to make a decision on whether I relist them. These have also been hemmed. The hem job is okay, but when people just fold them under and then the hem is way up here, 2 inches higher, I don't pick these up anymore. And these were in that group of all those pants and jeans, and I sold so many proper pants, but for some reason, someone tacked these up high. It won't be a problem at the consignment store. Someone will look at those and say that they can let the hem out or whatever, but I'm not going to mess with them. So I just did not relist these. So that was number 13 that had no chance to sell anyway, though. All right, I'm going to pull these Cabela's pants, I decided. We got 10 more to go, guys. I'm trying to go faster. 10 more. This Cabela's, I just decided based on sell-through. These are really a light color, and I'll get some money in the winter consigning these, to someone who really likes Cabela's. But there's just nothing about them that I knew to say. I've tried. These have been listed for almost 2 years, and everything I've tried, including probably putting $5 in the price, has not moved them. So I'm just giving up on those. I want those out of my store. There's no style that I can really call upon that I can think of to get rid of them. If you think of something, tell me in the comments. I won't get them donated for a couple days. I could go pull them, I guess. Pull them out of the consignment pile. Now these are Massimo Dutti. I don't know if I can get that up there. Massimo Dutti. Ooh, there we go. Maybe, I think it's kind of, sorry, but anyway, it's an Massimo and then Dutti. They're just regular fit. I pulled these. They have this in the inseam, which this is a high-end jean brand, so I don't regret trying it. But with the look on them, I didn't think that the inseam wear was really that big a deal. I think it kind of went along with all the whiskering and everything else. I might look these up and I might look these up one more time. I want to see how good my title was before, if I had whiskering and all that in it. But most likely these are going to go to consignment. I am going to just take 1 minute and actually re-look at those. Even with that inseam wear, some people like that kind of style, so. I'm going to look at the sell-through on those. I never did. I just decided to pull them because of the flaw. But if they have 100% sell-through, which I think that they have a good sell-through, I might take one more chance. This is Wrangler, same thing. Excessive wear to the inseam. At the time, I was just power listing every single pair of pants in that group, and these would have made a good pair of work jeans. Nothing wrong with them except for that wear right here, and just not a good idea. I'm not even going to consign those. I'm going to just get rid of those, actually. So no one wants to deal with those, I don't think. Okay, Bullhead. Even the thrift, I know they'll throw them away. If I thought I could get them to anybody, I would. Bullhead. what did I decide to do on these? Oh, they have a lot of puckering right here. They have this puckering here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty excessive. So I just decided I will consign these. I mean, some people don't care about that, and they are cute pants. I'll see if I get anything. If I don't, they just get rid of stuff. It's not like I'm going to get in trouble for trying to consign those. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, I think all of this here is being pulled, like 90% of this right here. We'll see. Express leggings. There was a little bit too much pilling on these. I tried selling them with the, I don't even know if that's picking it up, but there is quite a bit of like white dots, and I would need to get out the sweater shaver. And, you know, I lowered the price way down to just a few bucks, and nobody cares. So I'm just going to consign these. I give up on those. Okay. On these proper pants, there was holes to the inseam also on these. I didn't know if someone for work pants would wear these at the time. Like I said, I got all these free, but definitely not even going to try to patch those off on someone else. It's shocking the condition of some jeans and pants that I did sell during that time. So I saw them selling. I thought, okay. I have friends in Wyoming who they put up their husband's old Carhartts that have a bunch of holes in them, and they sell them. So that's kind of where I got the idea, and I wouldn't do it unless it makes it really cool. Like if it really makes it have that look to it that someone's going to want, I would. But all these, a lot of them didn't. I think the ones that looked really cute did sell, actually. Okay, same with these. Eddie Bauer. I don't know what's intentional. I don't know what isn't. That doesn't look, sorry guys, I don't know what the deal is with the camera. To where I can't get it straight. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness. Duh, that makes sense. Gosh, guys, you're like, oh, I am so sorry. Next time, if you guys notice, just tell me, hey, your webcam is, oh my goodness. Oh, well, sorry. I don't know how long that's been bumped. I hope not on yesterday's video either. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. It was like this. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it wasn't so horrible you can't watch it, but oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, just tell me, guys. You won't hurt my feelings. Put in the comments next time, hey, you know, fix your webcam, will ya? So anyway, I was like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I get these to go? Oh, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Okay. Anyway, I thought that these had kind of that look to them. I mean, some people want these pants, right? Now I'm used to going like this. But I just don't think that they went over, and they do have some wear down there. So I'm going to donate these. I think I'll give these to the thrift, or maybe I'll try to consign them. In the winter, I'm going to need a lot of consignment stuff. So I'm going to save the jeans till like August or September when they start accepting them again. Okay, I thought these were really cute. You know, they're definitely mom shorts. They definitely have the high rise. I don't know why they wouldn't move, but they just wouldn't. These are a size 16, so like a 16 girls. I'm just going to consign them. I completely gave up on them. I can't figure out why they didn't. Okay. On this one, it helps when you know how to spell. Somewhere along the line, I misspelled simply. So I don't know if I can get this up to the webcam. If you can see that, simply is with a Y. This is a Canadian brand. It sells instantly for me. It's SYMPLI though. So simply with a Y, but in my title, in my description, I had SIMPLY, and it just wasn't coming up in search, I'm sure. And so anyway, I fixed it in the listing, and this should sell right away for $18. So who knows how long I've had this, wondering why it didn't sell, and I'm sure I was scrolling through and I just didn't catch it either until I actually went to work on the listing. So this should be a pretty, you know, sell pretty soon. All right, and then I won't take this out, but this is just a big shacket. It's a Moose Creek brand shacket. Now, I did good the last few months, especially in January, on almost any shacket, even if it was an Arrow brand like I did. I sold an Arrow flannel shacket, even though Arrow is not a brand that I ever pick up. Excuse me. So I upped the promoted on this. It does have one tiny hole, but this is, you know, a quilt lined shacket. So I think this is the kind of stuff that doesn't matter because it's hiking, it's outdoor, it's Gorp Core. So I fixed my title. I think I still only put 18 because summer is coming, but I think I can get this one sold. I think I can. Top Shop. Whew, glad to get this mess cleaned up. I'm going to wipe down my tables, do my shipping. I'm going to list my items, launch what the VA has done, and then I'm going to do another round. So if I get it done before tonight, guys, you'll see another 50 items if you want to. I hope this helps you to decide what to do. Again, and I should have said this at the beginning of the video, I'm not telling anyone what to do with their business model. It's just that I don't have children at home anymore. My husband and I love to travel, so we are committed to the travel in order to get better stuff. This stuff will all sell. It just might sit in your store a year or two. And, you know, honestly, it's not that there's nothing wrong with that. It's just it doesn't work for me because of my space, and I'm traveling anyway to see my mom like I've talked about before. So I might as well just do $30 and $40 and $50 items. But when I was a nurse, see, this is the example that I'm talking about. When I was a nurse and I was in town, couldn't leave, COVID shut down everything, I was more than happy to list all this kind of stuff. And I made a lot of money doing it. So please don't feel like I'm putting my, my way of doing things on you. For every one item that I'm showing you now that I'm pulling, I sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of items just like this that did sell. But now I kind of, I'm every day I'm listing $50 items, and then to keep dealing with these, and I just can't get them to move. It's just too frustrating. But, if any of you live close enough in Wyoming, catch me and I'll give them to you before I consign them. I'm more than happy to do that. These are still, in many cases, sellable items. They're just slow. Brand new with tags. I can't figure this out. They are, they might have been hemmed. I have a question mark there. I think this looks like factory stitching, but for whatever reason, even new with tags, these things just won't move. They are tapered leg. They're a very small size. They're a 25 waist. And then, they do put that they can fit a 30. So Top Shop Moto Lee. I looked up this exact style and they just are not moving. So I'm going to consign these. Those, I don't know about in summer. Those would still be pretty warm. I think I'll wait till fall and see, and consign them then. Okay. And then these here. Oh, those are the ones I'm going to look up again. Okay, these are LL Bean pants. They're just khakis. Out of 74 LL Bean pants in this size, 25 have sold. So I decided that's not something I would do now, but it's definitely a decent sell-through rate. I don't want to get rid of them if I can get them to move. So I just tweaked my title. I put Gorp Core, I put Outdoors, or whatever it is that I didn't have in the title before. And I put them at $9.99 though, because they just aren't selling for a whole lot of money. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. I know that's an hour and 12 minutes. I will be back maybe tonight, depending on how much progress I make in cleaning this place up. I now have another section of my shelving. I think I got rid of almost as much as I kept, honestly. That has not been the case. I've been really trying to work hard to figure out why these items aren't selling. But I'm also realizing in the other groups that I did that I put a lot of work, like I just now did, into editing and all that, and then they still just hardly moved. So if there was not a sell-through rate to justify keeping these another couple months, I just am not doing it. And especially on items that had holes in the inseam or they had been hemmed or something, that just is not worth me putting any more space in my garage into. So anyway, the total was, let's see, where are we on our total? 13 items that weren't even listed. So check your items, guys. Just do some spot checks, take a box, look at it, make sure that it's still up for sale, especially if you're never going to that box. Like, look at, this is only This is only about 3 of these boxes that I just now did, because these fill a lot in here. So out of only 3 boxes in my garage, there were 13 items that just weren't even listed. So do a spot check just on one box and see if you're, especially on the old stuff, you know, just see why you still have it. And it might be kind of eye-opening like it was for me. And anyway, guys, I appreciate you following. I've had a lot of new subscribers lately. I really appreciate that. If you could like my video for me, it would help. And then just give me some comments on if you want to see my editing tonight, or is that just not really helping you at all. Please let me know. Take care. I'll see you later with well, I'm going to do a shipping video next. I don't have a lot to ship because my store is full of this kind of stuff, but it's coming. So we'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye.